Good morning, everybody. This is our weather forecast for the 26th of October, 2024, and we have mostly Mercury going on today. It's not terribly complex when it comes to the mix of archetypes here that we are working through. The moon does continue through Scorpio, which favors a few days of connecting with feeling, connecting with depth. We're not so much concerned with cooperating as we are with merging or having a deeper experience of feeling or knowing. We just don't prefer what's superficial with the moon going through Scorpio. And this can enhance the opposition between Mercury and Jupiter in a more meaningful way because Mercury Jupiter oppositions are about Mm, being full of hot air, not being as practical as we might need to be when it comes to linking the micro with the macro. We have to come to the middle. We have to get it right when it comes to the constituent component parts of things and the big vision and the big picture. Because if we're erring too heavily on one side or the other, we're either thinking small or we're thinking too big. And we're not including the other half that's necessary in order to really make something happen. So it's helpful that Mercury is also coming into a square to Saturn, because we just did recently, a few days ago, have that exact square between Jupiter and Saturn. And so Mercury is getting into the middle of that. uh, Saturn and Jupiter are still doing their thing. We're still figuring out how we can practically make our dreams come true. How do we materialize things here through hard work? How do we ground some of our dreams and our visions? So, this can make it easier with this opposition between Mercury and Jupiter to take some practical action, make a plan. It brings things more into focus or takes some of the amount of hot air or assumption that it's all gonna work out if we just go for it now. It has some righteous pessimism that can come into things. So we're kind of going back and forth here between optimism and pessimism, big and little, and it's not a bad thing because it does give us a chance to weigh past and future, what it is that we want versus what are we prepared for. So it's days like this that we identify what are some practical skills or steps that I need to learn or go through or gain so that I can have what it is that in a larger scope of life I really want. Not an uncommon thing to come across in life. So take a look at what makes you feel good. What is it that floats your boat? That's Jupiter stuff. How can you bring that into reality by learning some new things, consulting some new sources, maybe even going into a new line of hobby or work. So we invest in ourselves in ways that require something of us because it might be worth doing. And anything worth having is probably going to require something of us. Once in a while, some falls in our lap. But for the most part, we get what we deserve. And that's usually through our own hard work. All right, that's what I got for you guys today. Have a great holiday, and I will catch you later.